From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going. Oh, look at that. He's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, 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 or ho, ho, ho. Happy
Ho, ho,
December.
ho.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. December the
This is
3rd,
for-
man. 3 days in
this is
already.
the-
This is day one of your
This,
props.
this is this is day one of my Festivus that I'm going to be sharing with everybody.
Festivus, huh?
Festivus.
Well, we both look younger. We made it our 13 months.
Mhm.
The No Shave November challenge. We made it a year, bro.
Yeah, actually, we made it
I was-
13 months. We made it more than a year, people.
I was
I
cold. I went outside and I got cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I also noticed how white my skin was under my beard. Like I kind of like my rest
Yeah.
of my face kind of tanned while this is really white.
That happens.
I got to sit in my Jeep now with my head up. So
I kept a little bit of beard. I didn't go full
Yeah.
goatee. I don't want to scare people, including myself. I did scare myself yesterday. I forgot about it. We went to Walmart, and I come back and I caught a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror in the window as I was getting in. And I had to take a double take. It was like, who's that guy looking at me? And why is he in my car?
who's that good looking guy in my car? Yeah.
Yeah, it feels weird, but yeah, good to be normal again. Don't look like you just walked out of the biker club.
I still got a little bit of that going on, but I think I've had that since I was like 20 something, pretty much.
Dude, I could have put the earring back in, put on some leather, been right back in the old days. You know what I'm saying? Just get me a motorcycle and ride, or
That's it.
something.
For some reason, that sounded like,
Yeah, dominating.
yeah, wrong. I guess it's wrong.
Just saying, biker leather. You know what I'm saying, for riding bikes.
Yeah, I got my first letter to Santa. For people who just joined in, I'm a mail carrier, and I get my first Santa. This one is from Kinley.
Wait a
Right.
minute. Why you have it? How come Santa don't have it?
Well, Santa, he's not taking them yet. I wouldn't.
You proofreading?
Yeah. We don't send them in until I think it's the 10th or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know. See, you just uncovered the great conspiracy is how Santa Claus does this. The post office is involved.
Have you never seen Miracle on 34th Street? Do you not know how many
my gosh.
letters come in to Santa Claus during this time of year?
I know.
They actually have a place online, USPS does, and a couple of other places where you can actually get actual cards with envelopes. I mean, glittered out of your mind. Apparently, Santa likes glitter. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
Santa is a glitter fan.
Well, who don't?
Yeah. And, I try not to be a stickler around Christmas time, but I do want to point out that a lot of people don't actually put real postage on this, and they really should. If they want their letter to actually make Santa, they really should put some postage on it. That's just my opinion. Anyway, This one's from Kinley, and this is not just to Santa. Okay. This is to the Santa. She put an arrow with the Santa. She don't want one of them bell ringers that she knows is posing as Santa getting a hold of this. Okay.
She wants the real deal.
She wants the real thing. And she's very she's optimistic, man. Let's just say that.
Well,
She has a lot of belief in Santa. She'd like some PJs and some blankets and a dollhouse with some accessories, a tablet, headphones, the really cool markers she saw at Walmart.
Hey.
Apparently, Santa knows which one she's talking about.
Of course he does.
What is it? Some posters. She'd this is the one that got me. She'd like $1 million. Okay?
Hey, there you go.
She'd like $1 million and some snow on Christmas. She wants snow on Christmas.
Wow.
A puppy. And a puppy.
And a puppy.
Yeah.
Wow. She went through literally everything that a kid wants. She didn't just hit like one thing, you know, like most kids be like, yeah, I want the toy. Oh, maybe a cool dollhouse or something. Yeah. No, she went for it all. She went for the gold star.
At the post office, we actually have a thing set up to where if you get one of these and you would like to fulfill a wish or a present, they have a system set up to where you can do that. You know.
Okay.
For that to happen, you need to make sure that your kid like puts their actual address on here, not just
I know
Santa is like, all knowing and everything, but your mailman is not. Okay, so I'm just telling this to parents. You might want to put your real address, because we do have a thing where we will actually try to fulfill some of these wishes, but the $1 million, I cannot help you out. Can't help you out with $1 million. I could probably get her some posters.
Do they get a reply or something? They say, hey, I got your letter. You've been naughty. Yeah, or something.
Some coal.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have a system set up at the post office. So if you do have your address and all that, you might get a reply if you're on the nice list or whatever.
Did you hear that?
I hope, just for my peace of mind and being able to sleep at night, I hope mom and dad read a little bit of this before they slid it in the mailbox or whatever.
I bet your dad added that $1 million on there after the fact.
You know what? That is written pretty plainly.
Yeah. It's like her penmanship's not so good except for this $1 million one. Wow, she has a perfect dollar sign right here. That's pretty cool. I didn't get any letters from Santa Claus. So
my parents never fed us the Santa Claus story.
Not either.
They didn't really feed us the Christ is King story either. So I mean, I knew of Santa because of TV and because of friends and stuff like that, but I never really thought Santa was coming to my house or anything. I had a couple of cousins that we fooled one night. They were pretty young, but we fooled them pretty good one night and had them running for the bed because Santa was coming. So
that's funny.
No,
yeah,
and it's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons I was eager to trim my beard, is because I was afraid somebody's going to ask me to play Santa, and I don't want to play Santa.
Well, you know how my dad was. You tell them.
Oh yeah.
That's the first lie you ever tell your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't trust you on the other stuff when they find out you're lying to them about Santa Claus. That's how my dad.
Yeah. Well, parents take it a lot further nowadays too. They got this elf on a shelf thing.
Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff with that too, actually.
Yeah, I saw one the other day where Barbie was on the mixer and she was naked and it was like twirling around and he was sitting around a stack of money.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
they make some wild ones. Yeah, I've seen some crazy ones. Like we're fishing on the toilet stool.
Did you ever see the one where the guy is telling the story about why he was scared of Chucky as a kid? Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
He asked his dad, he says, what was I scared of more than anything? And he said, Chucky. And he's like, tell him why I was scared of Chucky. And he's like, well, you watched the movie Chucky one night when you was little, unbeknownst to me, and you went to bed and you had one of those little dolls, those Play Pal dolls or whatever, and you went and threw it in the trash because it freaked you out so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came home, I found it in the trash. I didn't know why it was in the trash, and I set it up on his dresser. And then he woke up in the morning and saw that the doll was there and freaked out. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Well, his wife calls him at work and explains to him what happens, and that he has taken a knife to it and sliced it all up and buried it in the backyard. So when his dad got home, his dad went out there and unburied it and stitched that thing up and set it back on his dresser. And then waited for the phone call from his wife the next day. And he did this like 3 nights in a row. And this is the reason that the kid was so terrified.
Oh my gosh.
Dad
of the Year award.
It's the same as Santa Claus. You're telling them
that's a little scary.
Some creepy old man is watching you while you sleep. You're pretty much grooming children for pedophilia, because go sit on that old man's lap and ask him for a present. Maybe you're nice, you'll get a piece of candy.
All right.
I'm just saying, man.
Conspiracy theories unite. Okay.
Just saying, it ain't cool, man. Santa rearrange the letters. What do you get? You get Satan.
I did see that. Did you see that video of the
kids holding up the Satan sign?
Yeah, we love Satan because they spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh.
Tell you, man, this stuff is not so far fetched. That's all I'm saying.
Or did they do it on purpose?
I don't know.
You never know nowadays, man. Anyway, let's talk about some sports and stuff. Let's get off of witchcraft and
most people who watch podcasts and stuff always stay for like the first 10 minutes. That had to be an interesting 10 minutes. Right?
You could say that. You could definitely
I tuned in for sports, and they're talking about Santa Claus and Satan.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we've talked about insurance and mortgage interest and other stuff too. I mean, you never know. It's the top of the bleachers, man. We talk about whatever we want to.
Yeah.
So
we're a national show. So
yeah, we what is it, to the masses?
Coast to coast, baby. Coast to coast.
What do we call that when they try to please the masses? We're trying to please the masses, bro.
It's impossible.
Whatever. I don't care, man. I root for some teams. I watch a lot of stuff, and then I root for my teams. I told my buddies, I was like, okay, I'm officially withdrawing my name from the transfer portal. And,
I love you drinking the Kool-Aid.
I love my big beautiful pig too much to.
Yeah. Are you already drinking some Kool-Aid? You starting to take a couple sips?
No. It just you can't leave. You can't leave when your team's not doing well. Like, what the heck? Did you really love your team or not? You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter.
Well, I think we talked
like,
about
am I going to be as optimistic about winning game? I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know if I'm going to be optimistic or not, but I'm not just going to be like, oh, I'm not going to be a football fan anymore because they hired the guy that I didn't know was, I didn't think was worthy enough or whatever. You know what I mean?
I think we talked about it Monday or whatever, that I think being loyal to a team is probably eventually going to run out, because I think it's an age thing, because with fantasy football and, people just aren't loyal to a team like they used to be, because the players aren't loyal to a team like they used to be, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, just about the time you go and buy your favorite jersey or your favorite player, it's like, boom, they traded him, or boom, he decided he wanted out, or something like that. So
it used to be too, though, that like you grew up here this is who you root for.
Yeah.
And families aren't like that anymore. You know, they grew up and they moved to Chicago and now they're a Chicago Bear fan or something. You know what I mean? Like it's
Well,
just,
it had a lot to do with what you could watch on TV. I mean,
That
around
too.
here when I was a kid, you watched Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, Razorbacks, and that was pretty much it.
Royals, and the Cardinals.
Royals and the Cardinals. And we got
Rams
we got WGN, so we rooted for the Chicago Bulls because we got all their games.
We got all the Chicago stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So
We
that was
weren't
it.
Bears fan. Well, I mean, everybody was kind of a Bears fan. '85, that was like a national
yeah. But
thing.
Nowadays, you know, if you live in Florida, but you're a Oregon Beavers or a Oregon State Beavers fan, you can still watch all their games and freaking still root for them just the same as if you lived around there.
That's true too.
So it's not. There's good things and there's bad things.
Yeah, you have more access to teams to watch, right? And then you're like, man, I like those. I like that team. I like how they play. Maybe that's, you start watching all their games or something,
Also, like you and the Orlando Magic. I mean, if you didn't have that package that you have, you wouldn't even ever get to watch Orlando because you don't live around there or whatever. But one thing I can say about loyalty, and I know this from experience, is when it finally does happen, when you finally do get over that hump, when you finally do win that national championship or that big, huge game, it just means more.
Yeah.
It means more because ask Cub fans. It took Cubs or Red Sox fans. It took forever for them to win another championship. And it just meant more when it happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And these guys that win all the time, they got please. I mean, give me a break.
Spoiled
rotten.
Well, we got NFL picks to make. We got some college basketball games we can talk about, or we got some of the signing day stuff if you want to look at that. What do you want to look at first? We're talking about recruits and football stuff. You want to stick there?
Yeah, okay. Just as long as before this show ends, we bring up that Kentucky, North Carolina game. I think we really should talk about that.
Okie dokie. Well, so it's National Signing Day, right? So there's been guys signing and stuff all day. As of right now, the number one ranked team is USC.
Really?
They got the number one ranked recruiting class.
Wow.
They only have one 5-star though. One 5-star and 21 4-stars. So they loaded up on the 4-stars. And then
So
several 3-stars too, but
you've been busy in the Discord today.
Yeah.
And you can find the Discord in our description, right?
That's correct. That is correct. I tried to post all the Arkansas recruits today.
Did you just put it under NCAA football or did you put it under something else? Arkansas?
There's an Arkansas channel.
Found it.
I put all the Arkansas ones in there. It's kind of weird because I posted from the football one and it's a video. So you can't see the picture of like what they look like, what position they are. Like you have to actually click on each link to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we can go through Arkansas if you want to, but I was just going to go through like the top 5 or 10 here. Notre Dame's in at number 2. And another thing about USC, they have 35 commits. That seems like it's pretty much higher. That's the most of everybody, looks like. Oh, wait, North Carolina's got 40.
Wow. Belichick gets 40, huh?
They got 40, yeah. And they're the number 17 class. So most 5-stars looks like Oregon got 5. Notre Dame got 4. So that's your high there. Alabama got 3. That's your highest ones there. But anyway, USC, Notre Dame, Oregon, Georgia, Tennessee. That's your top 5. Then Alabama, Ohio State, Miami, Texas A&M, LSU. And that could still change, right? Because they're still signing kids and stuff. I don't think that ends till I don't know when that ends, but It's not over just yet. They're still signing kids and stuff. So, but as of right now, that's what it is. I think Arkansas. Let's see where they're ranked at right now. Past the number 50 mark. 56 as of right now. But see, as USC had 35 or what it was, 34, whatever it was, we have 15. You know what I mean? So out of our 15 commits, we got 2 4-stars and 13 3-stars so far. So Mr. Silverfield is. So a lot of the kids that were already committed stayed committed, and then you got like 4 guys to flip or something like that. So far, I don't know what else has happened. I've been seeing it in a couple hours, but so we'll see how that goes. And then, of course, all these big schools, you know, typical top 10, right? Georgia and Alabama and Ohio State, LSU, typical teams, you know, in the top 10 or whatever.
What about teams that? What about some of the teams that did well this year that maybe was a little bit unexpected, like Vandy? How did Vandy do? What's their class look like?
Let's see, Vandy.
Or Missouri.
Missouri's 28. Indiana's 30.
Wow. Okay.
Vanderbilt's 33. And they got 1 5-star. They got a quarterback to flip. Like the number 1 quarterback or something like that, too. So
what about Florida? Did you name Florida?
Florida, they're back up here. Let's see. 13.
See, I think Florida.
Did
Florida,
you see this?
Florida, it's like cheating because it's so gorgeous in Florida. Like, it's not hard to sell Florida. It's not hard to sell USC. You're right there on the beach. Got lawns everywhere.
True.
Everybody's wearing hardly nothing. It's easy to recruit young men to go to Florida.
And Florida doesn't have the state income tax thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be going there
Texas, no wonder Texas, they don't have state income tax.
Get to keep more of your NIL money. Yeah. Did you see
I didn't even think about
okay,
that, man.
So Florida hired John Summerall, right?
Yeah,
From Tulane,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess where Billy Napier went today?
Did he go to Tulane? They just flopped places. Huh?
I think I saw they switched jobs. I was like, what? Let me make sure this is real. Could that be fake news? Hold on. Make sure that's real. Because I thought that's crazy. No way that happened. Let's see. Tulane football. Let's go with their official thing here. Okay, they got all their new signees, which is a bunch of them. They got a bunch of dudes. Holy moly.
How bad did the Lady Hogs get beat by Harvard?
No, hang on a minute. That might have been fake news. Hang on.
No, that's too bad. That's a good
What was his name? Oh, Billy Napier.
Billy Napier. Yeah.
Let me look him up. Let's see here. Billy Napier. Nah, that's fake news.
I was about to say, like, he just got a big buyout. I doubt.
No, it's it. No. It's from No 3 Sports instead of On 3, and from Pete Nokos instead of Pete Nakos or whatever his name is. These freaking trolls are good, man.
They are good.
Yes, they're good. Yeah, that's hilarious. That would be something though if that actually happened, where 2 coaches just switched like that. I wonder if that's ever happened before. Anyway, my bad. Didn't mean to bring the fake news on. Anyway, anybody else, or you want to look at? Let me see if it'll let me show the actual players.
What about Ohio State?
They were like number 7 or something.
Okay.
6 or 7, something like that.
Is there anybody on the list that's surprising how low they are? Like, I kind of find it surprising Indiana was 30, like, especially after the year they had.
Surprised that they're low? Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start at number 50 and go backwards about that. Michigan State. Auburn's at 36.
Yeah, but they had a crappy year, man.
Mississippi State's at 32. Indiana's at 30. That seems kind of low for
somebody who's undefeated right now.
Yeah, I mean, but
how many?
22.
Hmm.
4 4-stars. The rest are 3s.
Thank you.
Let's see who else. I don't know. Clemson's at 19. I don't see anything like shocking. Let's go down. Let's see. Arkansas 56.
Who's last on the list?
62. UCLA is 72. Colorado's a 75. Deion didn't do that great with the recruiting class.
That's who my brother wanted as head coach for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Oh, gosh. Nebraska's 93.
Wow.
That's not very good. Only 10. 10 commits. That seems kind of low for them. They're supposed to be better than that. Let's see. Anybody else worth a note here? Navy, Army, Air Force are all right around 125. No, that's it. I don't see any other. Some of these guys only have like 3 commits. Princeton's got 4 commits, and none of them are any stars. No stars. Yeah, that's not so. The Penn State's the one that's bad. They had all their dudes flip and leave, and they dropped off the freaking chart. They're not even ranked. They got 2 commits left.
Oh, wow.
They all decommitted.
They still haven't named a head coach, have they?
No, they have not. No.
So
they wanted the BYU guy, and they were after him hard, and it came out that he was going to make a decision, and the BYU fan base was like, oh, my gosh, please don't leave us. And he's like never been out of Utah or something crazy. Like I saw something like that, and I was like, what? And he got all emotional. Was like, I can't leave. You don't leave somewhere where you got it good. He was emotional and stuff. It was good. It was good. It was a good interview or press conference or whatever it was. But yeah,
so has Penn State just decided to heck with it? We're not having football at Penn State anymore.
I don't know. Well, you had it really good. You fired a guy, and they got scared everybody off.
Fired a guy for nothing. I mean, he lost 3 ball games the year after.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's nobody. There's not a lot left. No, there's not a lot left. Oh, there's some guys going around. Kentucky freaking struck gold. They freaking fired Stoops like the next day. They're getting Oregon's offensive coordinator. That Will Stein guy. He's from Kentucky, I guess, or something. I think that's supposed to happen. That's crazy. He's probably going to be a good one. But yeah, Penn State, man, they fell off the map. I saw they were 150. They're below that now. So they've had more guys decommit. So, yeah.
Well, they don't have a coach.
Yeah, they don't have a coach.
They don't know what they're committing to. Can you blame them for decommitting?
No. Besides that, I mean, they're going to follow what's his name anyway, you know what I mean? Most of them.
Well, where did he end up?
Virginia Tech.
Really?
And they got a lot of guys today. They did. Where are they at on this list? Let's see. Virginia Tech. 25.
That's probably the highest Virginia Tech's been in years.
Probably 7 4-stars.
Dadgum.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty good, probably. I mean,
and you get to play in the ACC.
Yeah,
are they in the the ACC. Golly.
Yeah.
Golly, man.
Miami got number 8.
may have to jump in the transfer portal and go to Virginia Tech, man. They're gonna be killing the ACC the next couple of years. Man.
They might, man. Especially like in Dabo. I mean, Nothing's happened yet, but they were talking. Everybody was rumored he was leaving, or they were going to fire him, or something. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. They had the number 19 class.
I think Dabo's probably safe for another year. He's done so much for. I mean, Clemson was nothing before Dabo showed up, and
Well, they were all right. They were like in the 80s or something. But yeah, they sucked for a long time. But
dude, I mean, Dabo put them back on the map.
Did they make a bowl? Oh, they made a bowl. Let me see. Let's go college football teams. Clemson. Let's see. They lost to LSU week 1. They lost to Georgia Tech. They lost to Syracuse. They lost to SMU. They lost to Duke. And then they won 4 to end the season and finished 7-5.
Yeah, they'll get to go to a bowl.
And made a bowl, yeah. Wow. They were 3-5 at one point. Whew.
I think Dabo's just got to. He's a good coach. He's just got to come around to this transfer portal and this Neal crap. Or if he don't, he's going to get left behind. He's going to have a bunch of 7-5 seasons and lose his job.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, if you don't want to get with the times, then you need to get out and go do something else. You know what I mean? Or step back to go back to being an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, whatever it is, if you don't like the way that it's going and everything, because it's going. And like old Hunter Yurchek said, got to get out there in that left lane,
Okay. Anyway, that's what's been going on with the signing day stuff. Let's talk basketball for a second.
Got a big game tonight. Big game.
So we got a big game tonight, bro. For real. 6:15 on ESPN. I told you I did my own analytic page. Okay. I did another one. And I took Ken Palm, I took Torovic, and I took the net rankings, which are out now, by the way. They finally came out. And I combined all those stuff in there, offensive rating, defensive ratings, strength schedule, and some other stuff, and spit out a power rankings, basically. And in that, of course, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So
sure.
I'm guessing at this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not some professional analytic person. AI helped me a lot with my formulas and stuff like that. But anyway, according to this, I've got Louisville at number 8. They're number 8 in my power rankings. Okay. Arkansas is 46. So that's the difference in the power rankings. According to someone that doesn't know what they're doing. Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say, let's do some hypotheticals here. Okay. With your power ranking. Let's just say that the Razorbacks come out and win this ball game. Let's say they win it convincingly. Okay. Win this game convincingly. Okay. How much does that affect your power ranking to beat somebody who's that much ahead of you in the power ranking?
I don't know a specific number, right? But it would change your overall record. It would change your winning percentage. I also have quad 1, 2, 3, and 4 records included in that.
Sure.
So that would affect your quad 1 record. So yeah, it would definitely change. I don't know how much you would jump up. It would depend on,
because we got two
other things.
We got 2 big losses, even though they weren't big losses. to two power teams. And I think that's one of the reasons that we're getting hurt in your power rankings.
The other two teams we lost to, right? In my power rankings, Michigan State's number 5.
They're good.
Okay. And Duke is number 2.
Duke's pretty freaking good too.
So,
and we played with both those teams. Played with them.
But Louisville's good, man. Dude, they shoot like 30, 40 threes a game. They shoot more threes than they do twos. That's how they play. All right, so if we have a Winthrop game where they hit 15 threes or, 20 threes on us or something, it's not going to be a fun day. It's not going to be fun. So we cannot let them get out. We have to guard the three-point line. Have to.
Well, they might as well. I mean, this is kind of like how Arkansas is made. We got a lot of length in our backcourt. We need to be out on the line, pushing them.
There ain't gonna be no slowing down in this game. This is gonna be foop, 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 foop.
Well, that could be fun though.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if we'll win. It's gonna be fun. It's crazy because they're like a 3.5 point favorite or something at Bud Walton, which is not something that ever happens. There's not, I saw some guys talk about today, and they were like, I don't remember a time.
This is
the underdog at home.
This is that to me. That's bulletin board material. I'm slapping that. I'm letting them all know before they hit the court. These guys are 3.5 point favorite in our building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you got any pride at all, that should piss you off.
It should. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know how strong these are, and I did update these a while ago. So this includes last night's games, which I was going to look at the Kentucky. They dropped to number 30. I'm pretty sure they were top. I don't know. The very first one I made, which was a couple weeks ago, without the net rankings, they were up there like number 12 or something. So they've they lost again last night.
Yeah, I happened to tune into. How did Pope take it? By the way,
I kept looking for video. I couldn't find nothing. There's something out there. Got to be. I saw some of their guys that are pro Kentucky. Can do no wrong. We're going to win everything. I saw them saying some stuff that wasn't so nice. Like, this is unacceptable. That kind of stuff. Like, they're going to turn on him quick if he ain't careful, man.
You lost by 2 to North Carolina. It's not like you lost the 2 to Furman.
But they went like 13 minutes or something like that. An hour of real time. Something like that. Something crazy without scoring.
Oh, yeah.
13 minutes or something like that without scoring. Yeah, they're pissed.
But the crazy part is that North Carolina went through the same thing, because it was like the last 10 minutes of that ball game was North Carolina up 2, Kentucky up 1, Kentucky up 5, North Carolina ties it. North Carolina goes up 1, Kentucky goes up 3. It was like back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you were in the ball game. It's kind of like how I look at the Michigan State game for Arkansas. It's like, yeah, we lost to Michigan State at Michigan State, but we only lost by 1 score.
Yeah.
So I think Kentucky fans are kind of like Arkansas Razorback football fans. They're just unreasonable. Okay. It's just.
Well, they've all you're seeing now is Will Stein stuff right now. So they're
happy right now.
They're happy right now, yeah, because they got that. But they're not happy. Hang on a minute. Let me find this other guy.
We might get to the end of the season. Might have to find us a new pope.
Let me see. Because this guy is he's Kentucky Sports Radio's dude or whatever. Hang on, let's see here. What do you say? He's they're Will Stein all day, bro. It's like they done forgot about basketball happened last night. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I see here. Hang on.
That's funny.
Hang on. They're still talking football. They never talk football. This was last night, right? Am I missing some tweets or something? Hang on.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It was last night.
7 minutes ago, 6 hours ago. And then December 2nd. That was yesterday.
I know it was last night because I went to bed with a smile on my face.
I could have swore he said something. Maybe he deleted it.
And then Duke.
That's wild.
Duke ends up playing Florida. How do the Florida fans feel about Boogie today? How do they feel about Boogie today?
Well, apparently he was going off there for a while or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. And then
he fumbled at the end.
Yeah.
He sounds like an Arkansas player. Do real good in the middle of the game and then fumble.
When it counts, you just kind of disappear.
Let's see.
Boozer ended up with like 29-6 or something like that. I was really disappointed that he didn't get double-digit rebounds. What a loser!
This is what he said. This is one thing he said. Feeding the duds. Kentucky's got an identity crisis with no immediate answers in sight. Is it time to shift expectations?
Wow.
Okay. Then he says, before that, this is a season from hell for Mark Pope and the Kentucky Wildcats. Just an inexcusable product, no matter the injury situation. Bad basketball team. And this is one of their main dudes, like, that covers everything. I was like, dang. I don't know. And I didn't see anything on Mark Pope. Like, they always have a press conference, right? They always have one, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see if we can find one.
Yeah, man. Did you hear what I said about Boozer?
What about him?
He got 29-6 last night. I was kind of disappointed that he didn't get 10 rebounds. What a loser, man. Can't get 10 rebounds.
I was they were talking about Will Stein's shirt, and this guy says that's actually Mark Pope's shirt. If he took off the jacket, you would say it says "whiff." Oh my gosh, they are hating on him today, bro. I don't see his. I got to find it. There's a press conference somewhere, guaranteed. I don't know where it is though. They're hiding it. You must have been crying. I don't know. But yeah, they got guys. They had 2 guys out, plus the acquaintance kid that hadn't played yet with the knee thing. If he's ever going to play, who knows? So, oh man, I don't know. I told you at the beginning of the year, I didn't know.
I thought their big man inside. I can't remember his name. I mean,
Garrison,
the kid. Yeah, I thought he played really well. The rest of the team, not so much. They did go a long period without scoring, but while that was going on, they were also holding North Carolina to not scoring too, because they were still in the ball game even after going 13 minutes of no scoring. So you got to take the positives out of it. I mean, you also played good defense during that time, even though you couldn't put the ball in. And trust me, I understand that. We had a season with Musselman where we go 4 or 5 minutes at a time, 2 or 3 times in a ball game where we couldn't put the ball in the basket. But we'd still end up being in the game because we played good defense during that time. So, I think Kentucky fans are overreacting a little bit. I mean, it's still early in the season.
Well, the thing is they blow out these other, their bye teams, right? But then the 3 teams that they played that have been ranked teams,
Arkansas has been.
They were in that game last night. They were in that one, but the other 2 teams blew them out. Yeah. And this one was at a supposed to be an average North Carolina team at home,
Yeah.
and they lost. Yeah, they're upset. I'm telling you, they're upset.
Well, I
Let's
just
see. I got the box score here. Let's see who. I know Ortega had a pretty good game. He was the leading scorer. He had 16. I mean, I told you this too. Colin Chandler, if that's your second best player and you a $20 million roster, I mean,
well, they're
I don't
paying
see it, man. I don't know.
they're paying it. Who knows how much to the kid that hadn't even played yet?
Yeah, I mean, he probably is the highest. Probably, I've had. Well,
See,
no. I bet you Ortega's making the most.
That's why I feel like if I was a head coach, and since there are no rules, I guess you could make your own rules or whatever. But if I was a head coach, I'd say, all right, here's the pot. The pot is $25 million in NIL, guys. All right. And at the end of the season, I'm going to go through your stats and how you help the team, and I'm going to decide what you're worth. So you better play all year long.
Yeah, they'd love that, I'm sure.
Oh, you couldn't get anybody to come play for you.
They went 1 for 13 from 3.
Yeah.
1 for 13. This team last year was they could shoot the lights out. I don't know what's going on with them. Anyway, Kentucky lost. Syracuse beat Tennessee, which was kind of crazy too. Tennessee, they're like a two-man show. It sort of seems like they got two dudes, and they're dudes. They are dudes, but everybody else is just kind of like a role player. Just
Dude got one dude.
You know what I mean?
Dude got one dude. Okay,
he is a dude though. He's a dude.
I mean, they got 4 decent players around him, but they got one dude, and he. I'm pretty sure the only reason his brother made the team is because he's a dude. Because his brother didn't do much of nothing.
Well, he's not gonna play a better front court than Florida. Those guys are the same guys back from last year, right? I mean, they held him to 6 rebounds, but 29 points.
29 points. Well, the kid.
What in the world?
He threw a pass the other night and it went in. Like that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about Darren Dirac, in a 6'10" body. That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Well, of course, Golden after the game was all. Well, I told our guys, you can't. There's so many points they're going to give them for being at home here. The calls are going to go their way. Just expect that. So we can't complain about that.
But
even though that's what happened tonight,
even though that's what I'm complaining about, I'm not complaining about it. Way to be passive aggressive there, Coach.
Yeah, so he kind of blamed the refs and
sure.
Duke being at home, and they got calls, and he kind of threw some of that stuff out. So whatever.
Yeah.
And then Boogie, he ended up with 16.
So he admits that when they're at home in Florida, they get the calls and not the other.
Yeah, maybe. Boogie had 4 turnovers. That's a lot. And how many assists he had? 0 assists.
0 assists, yeah.
And 4 turnovers. That's not good point guard play.
Well,
and Xavier Lee was non-existent too. He had 1 assist.
There was a reason why
Boogie
left Arkansas, and it was because somebody was coming in that was going to outplay him at that position, and he wasn't going to get to play at that position anymore. That's the reason that's the reason. Oh, there's no way with Cal's not putting Acuff ahead of Boogie, man.
No, but he could have stayed, man. He could have stayed, and I mean, DJ's basically riding the bench a bunch anyway. He could have played above DJ probably.
There's the difference between DJ and Boogie is. Well, I'm not dissing Boogie. I enjoyed Boogie while he was at Arkansas. I'm just saying the difference is that DJ is a team dude. He He's not out there to put up his points or to get his stats. He's out there to do whatever the heck it takes to get the win.
This Louisville guy, I guess, had a podcast yesterday or last night or today or something. I don't know, but his whole show was ragging on DJ, and Cal hasn't improved him at all. He hasn't grown at all as a player. He's hating on him. So hopefully he comes out and has a good game. Bulletin board material, right?
I mean, I think DJ is playing very well for somebody who gets limited minutes. I mean,
I think the problem too is that he was the number one kid coming out, right? So he had these expectations of one and done and all this stuff, and he hadn't done that. He's, year 3.
I mean, so guys are wrong all the time. Look at Arch Manning.
I'd want to stay in school and make money too. You know what I mean?
Well, if I have the choice, and this is just me personally, but if I have the choice in having to go play in the G League for less money than I could make playing for the Razorbacks or playing for a college team, or the same amount of money, and I got no guarantee I'm going any further than the G League, I mean, why not stay in college as long as possible? I would be using every bit of eligibility I could get.
Well, it's not going to be near the grind either, right? Because once
you're only playing 30-something games. Yeah, once you go pro, it's like,
you're on the road or playing, or it's a nonstop thing. So enjoy college.
I would, especially now that they're paying guys, man. I'm hoping that that's what we start seeing in college basketball is guys staying for 4 years, even though they may play for 4 different universities. At least, you got some seniors out there and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there for a while, it was nothing but freshman and sophomore, and you were lucky to keep them that long,
True. All right. See, what are the games we had last night? Let me look back here. Let's see. Let's just do Division I. Purdue won again. Duke won. UConn beat Kansas. Of course, Kansas still missing Peterson. He's still out with his hamstring or whatever. He's missed 6 or 7 games now, though, and that dude's legit. He's good.
Well, when I flipped on the ESPN, I was like, well, I can either watch Kansas and UConn, or I can watch Kentucky and North Carolina. I think I'm gonna watch Kentucky, North Carolina, and I was glad I did.
That's what I did too. That's what I was kind of keeping an eye on that one in the Tennessee game too. Because Tennessee was up a lot. It was back and forth, they were up some and they were down. They were up, and I was like, man, Syracuse is one of those kind of sneaky good teams. You know what I mean? Like they're not that bad. Like they're good. They're not. I wouldn't say they're like. I mean, they're not ranked top 25. Let me see. Check my power ranking. Hang on a minute here.
I think that from what I've seen from them, I think they'll probably be a tournament team. Oh, they're way down there, huh?
Yeah, they're not on the list.
Oh man,
I thought I put them over here too. I did put them over here. Hang on, I just saw them. I thought maybe I didn't. Oh well.
You got it.
Yeah, they're not a top 100 team. Well, in the net rankings, let's see.
You ain't got a search engine in your.
Well, I cut it off by 150, so it only pulled the top 150 teams or whatever. Who's
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot.
Syracuse.
I'm sorry. Too many buttons to push, bro. Here we are. Okay, they are in the net. The number 91 right now. So let's see what they are over here. 72 right here. So they are 63, 55, 91, 76th. They're 76th in my power rankings.
That's not too bad.
So, yeah. And they probably moved up because of that win last night. Anyway.
Who do you think? This is kind of here's a way too early, way too early question. But
Okay.
just from the basketball that you've watched so far, okay, which conference do you think has the best basketball this year?
Big Ten's really tough this year. They're really good. Yeah. Big Ten with, I mean, they got Michigan, they got Michigan and Purdue, right? And Michigan State. Like those three are really good. And Louisville, who's really good. Big 12's not horrible. But Arizona, SEC, I don't know, man.
I think they're kind of struggling this year, man.
They are a little bit
with not Barnes with the guy leaving Auburn. I can't even think of his name now. Pearl. Since Pearl left Auburn, Arkansas and Kentucky have lost some big ball games in the preseason. Alabama doesn't look like the powerhouse that they've been the last couple of years. Florida won championship last year. Right at this moment, Florida's kind of, I don't know, man. I think SEC is going to be interesting this year. I think there's going to be a lot of parity in the SEC this year.
I want to say last night it was kind of crazy. I think we all lost. Let me make sure.
Everybody in the SEC lost?
I feel like they did. Florida lost, Tennessee lost, Kentucky lost, South Carolina lost, Ole Miss lost, Missouri lost.
Wow.
And this is all the, ACC challenge or whatever, right? So the wins that they got, though, we can see. Oklahoma beat Wake Forest. A&M beat Pittsburgh. Georgia beat Florida State. That's it.
So who's Texas playing in the ACC championship?
We're getting our tails kicked. I think they play tonight. Let me see.
Who's left?
Texas plays Virginia.
Okay.
They play tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of the other matchups are tonight. So Louisville, Arkansas, Clemson, Alabama play. That should be a pretty good one.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on some SEC teams tonight. We need an SEC sweep tonight.
Yes, it is. We need Alabama to beat Clemson.
Yeah.
We need Auburn to beat NC State, which is might be a tough. That's be a good game right there. Will Wade got them rolling over there a little bit. I mean, they've lost a couple, but they're going to be dangerous. Yeah, they're going to be a dangerous team. Those two, and then Arkansas has to beat Louisville. Those three games, or we're going to look. They're going to look away. They're going to look better than we do. They look better than we do right now. To be honest. So probably Big Ten, ACC, SEC, Big 12. Right now. Kind of backwards from. I don't know. Yeah, Big Ten is probably, I'd say, best conference right now. They got a lot of good teams. USC is undefeated. Michigan State, Illinois is really good. They got a lot of good teams.
What about the Ohio State? How do they look this year?
Oh, they're not very good.
I like hearing that.
Let's see. Let me see what their record is. I know my wife laughs at me every time I say I think they hate watch whoever.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I think they hate watch these dudes. She doesn't understand. Where is the Big Ten? Where are we? Big Ten. Oh my gosh, it's way down here. Schedule. Okay. Well, they are 6-1 right now. Okay. They beat nobody. They beat Notre Dame by 1 point. At Notre Dame, though, I'll give them that. And they beat Mount St. Mary's by like 60. So I thought they'd
not
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, but Mount
St. Mary's.
Who'd they lose to?
And then they lost to Pitt.
Oh, okay.
They lost to Pitt by 1 point.
Okay.
At Pitt. So on the road. So they're all right. They're doing okay. That's what I'm saying. Big Ten, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let me see if I can do, let's see, standings. Let's look at their Big Ten standings.
This would just be alphabetical order. They haven't played each other.
No, I'm just looking at their overall records, though. So, like, Michigan State, Purdue, USC, Nebraska, Indiana, and Michigan are all undefeated.
Okay.
Penn State, Ohio State have 1 loss. Illinois, Northwestern, UCLA, Washington, Wisconsin all have 2.
You know, we talk about all the time about this is a basketball school, this is a football school. And we usually talk about Kentucky or Arkansas or something like that. You know who we don't ever talk? Penn State. They are a football school. Like their basketball, I can't even name somebody who played for Penn State.
I can't think of one guy either.
Baseball, they don't show up in baseball.
It's got to be somebody though, right? Like
they are a football school.
Well, UConn same way, right? That's why the Big 12 wouldn't even take them. They're like, no, your football team sucks. Okay, if we was just doing basketball, yeah, you could come play, but no, your football team sucks. So yeah, I mean, UConn same way. There's a lot of good teams in the Big Ten, man. There really is. Even these teams that are down here towards the bottom, UCLA, they're pretty good. Illinois, pretty good. Iowa was 7-1 till they lost, I think, last night.
Is there anybody that
Oregon's supposed to be good, and they're 4-4. So we'll see how it all plays out. I don't know. In the SEC, let me see here. Right now, Vanderbilt and LSU are both undefeated. Vanderbilt looks good, bro. Like, as a matter of fact, they might be highest in my rankings. They are. They're number 3 in my power rankings. They're good, man. Their offensive ratings and defensive ratings and stuff, they're doing really good. And then you got Georgia and Missouri with 1 loss, and then a whole bunch of teams with 2 losses. Florida's got way down. Florida and Kentucky, the 2 main preseason, gonna be top 3 no matter what. These 2 teams, they're not even in. They're in the bottom. They're in the bottom 5, along with Ole Miss. They're supposed to be good too. You see Chris Beard's interview?
Yeah,
he cut that guy off. Oh no, we can fix that. The guy's not playing. We can fix. We can fix effort.
We just play some different guys. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is awesome, dude.
I think that's great. Anyway, all right, let's make.
Because there are a lot of guys that are, say, making the most money on the team, and they have that attitude, like, well, they ain't gonna sit me. They're paying too much money for me, or I'm too important, or something like that. Go sit on the bench. I'll play the $100,000 kid. Bring him in. You're gonna get maximum effort from $100,000 kid.
All right, let's make some NFL picks, and then we can get out of here and watch the Razorback because it's almost game time. So,
all right, let's do it.
All right, Thursday night game. Here's another shot at you redeem yourself.
Okay, all right. I've got a new plan. All right, on how I'm gonna pick. All right.
Okay. New formula. Here we go.
Okay, all right. So I was going with my first instinct. That did not work at all. Okay. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. Whatever my first instinct is, I'm gonna pick the opposite. Okay.
No.
All right.
This ain't gonna work out well for you.
Oh, I think it is.
All right, Thursday night, Dallas at Detroit.
Well, I automatically think Detroit should beat Dallas, so I'm taking the Cowboys.
I don't think so. I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. You heard Cowboys. Cowboys win. I guarantee that's what you heard first. Don't you fool me.
No, man, Detroit should be able to beat Dallas. And they're playing at Detroit, aren't they?
Okay, yeah. I'm taking the Lions, so I mean, yeah, you take the Cowboys.
So I'm gonna take the Cowboys, man.
All right, okay. Seahawks at Atlanta.
Seahawks should win this ball game. So I don't want to take Atlanta in this ball game. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
You said your first.
I'm gonna take the Falcons, man. I'm taking.
I thought you said your first reaction. So, like, if you heard that game and you were like, okay, so you're saying who you think would win immediately, you're gonna pick the opposite.
I'm gonna pick the opposite. Going with the Falcons.
That sounds like not a good idea, but okay. Bengals at the Bills.
Bills should win this. I'm taking the Bengals.
Dang it, Josh Allen. I'll take the Bills since they're at home.
Joe Burrow's back.
I know Burrow's back, but
if they lose, I think if they lose one ball game, they're out. So yeah,
I'll take Buffalo.
I think that's smart pick.
Titans at the Browns. Oh my gosh, the toilet bowl.
Titans at the Browns. All right, Browns. I feel like should win this.
They should win that. I think the Browns.
So I'm taking the Titans.
This is crazy. Okay. Commanders at the Vikings. Both these teams are poo-poo too.
Yeah.
I
guess
I'm taking the Vikings.
I'm going to take the Commanders.
Okay. Dolphins at the Jets.
Golly, these are some crappy games.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins in that one.
At the Jets?
At the Jets, yeah. They won one game. I'm not going to jump on the Jet train.
I'll take the Jets, man.
Okay. Saints at the Bucks. Ooh, division game here.
Taking the Buccaneers.
Now, wait a minute. You really honestly think the Saints might win? That's your first initial reaction.
The Saints got this dead to rights.
Hold up. You be lying.
I can't take the Saints over the Bucks, man. Are you crazy?
Okay. Maybe we can clip this when the Saints win. There you go.
Have you lost your mind, man? I didn't actually take the Falcons either.
I put them down up here. That's your official pick.
No, maybe not the one I'm sending into the thing, though.
Let's see. Where was that? Colts at the Jags. That should be a good game.
Colts at the Jags.
I'm gonna take the Colts. I think they bounce back. No. Now I'm taking Jags.
Colts at the Jags. Okay, well, automatically I wanted to say the Colts. But I think I'm with you. I think I'll take the Jags in that one.
Yeah, I think so. At home. I just don't trust I think Daniel Jones is injured or whatever. You know what I mean? Not like I don't know if he's out, but I think he's hurt.
Lacey's yelling at me about something.
Uh-oh. Keep your head down. Act like you didn't hear. That's the best advice I can give you.
I'm in the middle of a show.
Just ignore. Steelers at the Ravens. Ooh.
Take the Ravens.
I take the Ravens. Broncos at the Raiders. God, I take the Broncos. That one. Raiders are not very good.
Yeah, I take the Broncos.
Broncos. Ooh, Bears at the Packers. Bears been playing so good, but at Lambeau,
they played once before. Who won that one?
Who won that one? Oh,
Yeah, earlier this season they played before.
Good grief. Hold on. I'll have to look it up a second. Let's see. Bears schedule. Green Bay. They have not played Green Bay yet. They play them again in 2 weeks.
Oh man, I thought they'd
So
already played. Okay,
no,
so
they've beat the Vikings. They've beat the Lions. And they beat the Eagles.
I'm gonna take the Bears, man.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take the Bears on the road to beat the Packers.
Hang on a minute. All right. I think I'll take the Packers in that one. You taking the Bears, huh? Okay. Let's see what else we got. He left me here on Rams and Cardinals. If you can hear me, yell out your pick. Rams at the Cardinals.
Rams at the Cardinals.
Yeah, Rams minus
yeah.
7.5.
I'm gonna take the Rams. Maple just killed her first rabbit.
Uh-oh. Okay. I got the Rams as well. Sunday night game is Texans at the Chiefs. I think I'll take the Chiefs in that one.
I'm going to take the Texans.
Okay. Monday night, Eagles at the Chargers.
What's the injury update on Herbert?
Jeez. I don't know. Let's go see. NFL injuries.
I know he was going to have surgery, but I don't know if he did or not.
Chargers, that would be LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Herbert is questionable. When asked Wednesday if the Chargers are preparing as if Herbert, his left hand, is starting this coming Monday against the Eagles, coach Jim Harbaugh said, "Yeah, we're preparing. We're optimistic that that's going to be the case." So,
well,
yeah,
I like it.
My play.
This is in LA.
In LA, yeah.
I'm gonna take the Chargers, man.
Let me check something right quick. What is the Eagles are, because they just lost, right? So they're 8-4. And the Chargers are 8-4. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna take the Chargers as well. All right, there we go. That's all of our picks. New England, the Giants, the Niners, and the Panthers are all on bye this week. So there you go.
Now, if you're watching the show and you would like to put some money on this, you take all of our picks and throw them out the window and make your own picks, because I do not want to be responsible for you going broke.
This is true. Yeah, don't do that.
All right, dude. Anything else? I'm getting hungry.
Coach Steelfield's at the at Bud Walton and clapping hands and going through the crowd, shaking hands and kissing babies, and everybody's cheering. So
I like this Silverfish guy, man. I think he's
Silverfish.
I think he's going to be a good coach.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But until then, we'll root for our schools. And
I just don't see, like, the bar has been set so low for Silverfield. Like, the last season that we had was just so unbearably terrible that I feel like he's not going to have to do a lot to get Hog fans excited. You know what I mean?
No, but he's saying all these things right now that scare me. Like, we're going to have the best recruiting class in program history. You going to do that in 2 or 3 days? Okay, that makes me a little skeptical. We're going to win right now. We ain't going to build 2 or 3 years. There ain't no doing that. No, we're going to win. We expect to win next year. Okay, well, you're setting yourself up for, if you don't go well that first year, I don't know.
Well,
I'm glad you're confident. But that's
Sam came in his first year and like won all of the trophy games and got us into a decent bowl.
Actually,
matter
I think
of fact,
it was year 2. Actually, first year I think he went like 3-7 or something crazy.
Well, I know he had one of his early years. He won all the trophy games and he got us into a bowl game. Nutt did it his first year. He had us. We were actually looking at playing for the national championship until the Tennessee game. And I mean, there is precedent of it happening. I think it's a lot harder to do nowadays with the transfer portal, NIL, and having to compete with schools that are throwing out, 20-30 million to their players, and you're throwing out, 10 if you're lucky, so it's, but we've always been one of those schools. Like, we might get a 4-star here and there, but most of the time we get 3 stars that we got to coach up, so that's what it's going to come down to, is what kind of coach he is. If he's a good coach, and you
can't really do that anymore though, because they leave, or they go somewhere. Nobody stays. You can't count on a guy being a 3rd-year guy and being your starter.
No, you gotta teach him quick. That was my argument against Bobby Petrino. His first year didn't go so well, and everybody's like, well, Bobby needs 2 years to get his system in. It's like, you don't have 2 years anymore. You cannot guarantee your quarterback's going to stay 2 years. You got to get something in right now that, like these freshmen that are committing to him, you got to get them on the field, because this might be the only year that you got them. You turn around and redshirt some kid and he don't even stick around the next year. He goes somewhere else. So,
I mean, there's still a lot of stuff too. Like, we don't even know for sure who the coordinators are going to be. We don't know, and the transfer portal's in January, right? So that'll be a big thing too, is if that'll tell us whether or not we've been lied to about having more resources. That's when
I heard somebody float around the idea, and I thought it was kind of an interesting idea, but what if we limited the transfer portal to juniors and seniors? Like, you had to be a junior or a senior before you could get in the transfer portal.
That's pretty wild.
I thought it was a great idea, because then you're at least guaranteed 2 years with these kids that you're bringing in or whatever.
Yeah. I don't think the players would go for it, but the coaches would.
Well, they don't have a freaking union, and there's no rules in place right now. If you're going to do it, you do it now. You set that rule in place before they unionize, and you're screwed.
They had some kind of vote today, I saw, on that. They were wanting to pass something. They needed all 84 P4 schools to sign something, but it was basically going to take a lot of their stuff away. Like, you can't unionize. You can't do this. You can't have employee whatever. You can't, like, there was all this stuff. No, but they're not going to sign it. Basically, a bunch of them were like, we're not. There was at least 5 states that were like, none of our schools are doing that. We're not signing that stuff. But that's what they were trying to do, was kind of get, like, okay, well, if we do something that's, even if you think it's unlawful, you can't come after us. What?
No.
What? What? That's not cool. You know what I mean? Like, there was some stuff like that in there too. It was like, They ain't signing that. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go watch some basketball. Make some dinner right quick. Catch the game, and I'll catch you later. If anybody wants to join the Discord, the link is in the description. We'll be in there hanging out, probably watching the game or some other game. We keep up with other games too. But
if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe. You can follow Big on Twitter or X, whatever it is you like to call it, at the Bleach Pod, and you can follow me at Rural Route Talk. I heard we got an Instagram thing too that we never use.
We don't use that. No, we're not professional at this thing, man. We ain't making no money. We just here talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We appreciate anybody that joins and wants to comment. We'll try to answer you. Send us
donations
on Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, donations are welcome.
I don't even know how to take a donation, so I don't. Don't tell me one. I don't even know how to. I wouldn't know how to get it.
If you'd like to sponsor the show, it'll cost you a mere $1.5 million, and we will let you sponsor the
show. Let's go.
Yeah. Payable to Tucker. Payable to Tucker.
All right, brother. I will catch you later, man.
Peace, brother.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.